You too. Hey, we back at it, man. Hey, it's been a little minute, man. Hey, we heard something, man. It got quiet for a little bit. We heard something. Now we back, man. I'm your host today. You know it's your boy Tim.
Hey, it's Rob, man. It's Rob. We back, man. We bringing a breath of fresh air, man. You got some bullshit out there, man. Some bullshit ass people stealing stuff, man. Them boys stealing content, stealing topics, creating topics off of other people's content, man. They know who I'm talking about. Fuck you and your ass, motherfucker.
Man, it's your boy Rome, man. Me, Rob, and Tim ready to ask something out, cause y'all better not come playing with us today, man.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, yeah, man. But hey, we coming back, man. It's been a while since we made some content since after the fight. We wanted to come on here and discuss Floyd Mayweather's recent comments on Fight Hype about, what he thought about the fight. He really ain't going into detail about what he thought about the fight. But he said a lot and he said a little. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, it went over a lot of people's head, especially I believe. I'm not trying to knock him, but if you a hardcore Bud fan or if you're an Earl hater, you're not gonna want to read between the lines of what he's saying, man. I feel like he said a lot, but he said a little, but it was a lot. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna kick it off to Ron. I'm gonna let him go ahead and chime in and tell us what he thought about the comments, and we're gonna go from there. Go ahead, Ron. What you think about what Floyd said today?
Man, the way I feel about it is basically, Floyd know the game. He's real diplomatic when it comes to the boxing, scene and stuff like that, in and out of the ring. So, he know how to spin things a certain way and put out certain narratives and stuff like that or whatever, or put out certain fires when it comes to certain situations. I think the reason for as far as Floyd coming out and doing this, because you got the whole brain damage thing that they talking about with Errol Spence and stuff like that or whatever. And I think the importance of him doing this to begin with, before we get into the meat of the topic, is that he was trying to put out that there's no ill practice on the PBC side as far as Errol Spence having neurological damage and them putting a damaged fighter in the ring just to make money off of him. He never spoke on that, but I think that's basically what this was about. And without saying all of that, what I'm saying, it did come on the eve or right after the Earl was suspended, for the 2 months or whatever, which is protocol. You got Tyson Fury, who was suspended for 2 months after he knocked out Wilder, so I mean, it goes that way. But I say all that to say, I feel like to piggyback off what you said, he kind of in code and subliminally basically said that Earl Spence wasn't healthy for the healthy at his healthiest for the Bud Crawford fight. He said that he wouldn't, even if that was his fighter, he wouldn't allow him to fight it. He would skip over 154, possibly 60, and have him fighting at 68. A lot of people tend to.
Hey, Ron, let me ask you a question. Before you keep going, because
What's
you're
up?
making sense. I mean, of course you're going by what Floyd's saying, but help us put two and two together.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you think Floyd is guessing, or do you think he knows?
Oh
You
no,
know what? You know what
he
I'm saying? Because
knows, man. Like it's like the boxing circuit is a small community. It's a small fraternity. You know what I'm saying? So, bruh, stuff leak out of these camps all the time. So if you got reporters, you know what I'm saying, and these BS, you know what I'm saying, reporters coming out with leaking information and saying sources says this, sources says that, Floyd knows. You know what I'm saying? Floyd can get the lowdown and the scoop on it. You know what I'm saying? So if there was something going on in his training camp that that was a cause for pause, then of course he knew about it already. So I don't think he was guessing at all. He knows for a fact, and this is a guy who was around Earl early in his career, so he's making a basis based off of Canelo and Errol being around the same age, both starting at welterweight. Look where Canelo is right now at his age. Look where Errol is at his age, and the weight difference. You know what I'm saying? So he's basing it off a logical assumption, because you got to think about it. Canelo has been the more active out of the two, but he's gained weight. Errol has been the less active as far as in the ring, but he's staying at 147. So you kind of just have to use common sense at that point and say, okay, Errol has had, let's say, 3 fights with his Bud fight in the last 4 years. Canelo's probably had about like what, 10, 12, something like that, and he moved all the way up to 175. So it's deductive reasoning tells you that he's saying that Errol should have been moved up in weight, and he was daring to be great, and he signed the dotted line, not taking anything away from Bud, which because you can't, but at the same time, when we talk about the best fighting the best, you want to see the best facing the best. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that's my take on it, at least, man. What you got?
Man, I'm gonna go ahead and go, man. I think Rob a little busy. He gonna jump on in a minute. But yeah, man, I think I definitely don't think it was a guess that Floyd had when he said I wouldn't even have him fighting at 54. Man, people, you have to understand what he's saying, because he let you know basically when he said if you were PBC, you were Floyd Mayweather. So they let you know that everything Al Heyman knows about, Spence Camp, Floyd Mayweather knows about Spence Camp. And I think he said that to let y'all know that he's not guessing on what he's saying. He let y'all know that he let y'all know that he really knows what's going on. He let you know that he wasn't guessing. And then when he said that lets you know even more, because he said not even 54, he said 60, man. So I wonder how big, man, it must be real tough, man, for him to make weight. If he skipped over 54 and went to 60, Errol must be killing himself to make that weight, man. And I didn't, what's crazy is before honestly, recently, I didn't know how much weight drain played a factor into these fights, bro. And then, we got on the phone and we was talking, and I remember you telling me about they had a video of some guys throwing up and stuff, trying to make weight for, I think, like a UFC fight we was talking about. Then Regis recently put out a short clip showing him in the bathtub before the fight, passing out. Then they showed him in the room passing out. They checking his pulse.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He passed out. They checking his pulse with gosh, man, my wife gonna kill me. She one of those when you check the heartbeat, man, when you put the things stethoscope.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they was checking his heart rate with the stethoscope. And man, that just showed me, man, that these fighters go through a lot to make their weight, man.
Sure.
And I think that we as fans, a lot of times we don't care, because all these other sports is kind of like, man, you get in the best shape you feel, and then you go out there and do what you got to do. Every other sport, this sport is way different, man. This sport, you have to drain that weight. Because in other sports, man, you go in the weight that you feel good at, and then you go from there. You know what I'm saying? And
you don't see a LeBron James cutting 30 pounds and then hydrating back up to play ball the next night. You know what I'm saying? Like,
nah,
you
man.
know what I'm saying? Like, it's that, bro. These guys put their bodies through hell, man. But I ain't mean to cut you.
Nah, you good. And I think, man, that's part. I think part of this stuff, man. I think, man, all this stuff got to do with commissions. And bro, if you look like that, I would have a doctor in the day before you make weight, bro. And if you look like how Regis look, man, bro, you got to stop the fight, because we can't. I just think that if we want the best fights, bro, I think that we need to start like pushing for healthier fights. You know what I'm saying? Like and even with the Earl, man, it took so long for the guy to get all 4 belts, and the guy was trying to be great, man. Because if he didn't take this fight, everybody would have been saying he was running, he was ducking, or whatever the case may be, bro. When the dude, clearly it was overtime for him to make weight. Y'all say Floyd is the fight. Floyd is the smartest fighter ever. That's what people always say, right? Well, why we don't listen to Floyd now when he said the guy shouldn't even be fighting at that weight? That's the crazy thing, right? They'll listen to Floyd and say how great he is, but when he telling you something that's going on,
that's the
don't
truth.
listen to it.
That's the truth. They listen to anything Floyd can say about boxing besides this right here.
They're not gonna listen to this, bro. Floyd making up excuses and blah blah blah, bro. Y'all say he's the smartest boxer ever, and
Right.
he
Got
telling
all
you,
this IQ, but when it don't fit your narrative, you
"Come
know.
on now, come
Bro.
on now,
And
man."
the thing is, the sad thing that we always got to say this when we had a conversation that we not taking nothing from Bud. Bud get 100% credit
Man, at
when
this
he didn't
point,
fight.
I'm not gonna lie, man. Them people know that, Rob. But go ahead, Rob. We got to get your take, man.
Yeah, yeah,
Nah,
for sure. Yeah, yeah. I had to say one more. Let me say one more thing before you
go
jump
ahead, go
on,
ahead, go
Rob.
ahead.
And this not even up by Bud Smith. I'm gonna take it here, bro. I'm starting not to want to see the Regis and Haney fight at 140. But go ahead, Rob.
Yeah.
Nah, I was gonna say I was going there too, but I was going there, but I wasn't gonna say I didn't want to see it. But Devin Haney for this last 4 fights, weight drain pretty much. You know what I'm saying? And you see these dudes looking like a skeleton on the scale, bro. And it's just as long as they make weight, they don't care. Them dudes fighters, man. They damn near bro. They do that shit, man. It's a lifestyle for them. So they gonna fight regardless. If they want to fight, if they make weight, they want to fight. Them dudes, the ones that got the heart like that, they not pulling out no fight, man. They gonna fight, bro, and they need to be stopped too sometimes, man, because they can also get hurt, man. And like I said, and I wanted to now that I just said what I said, but when I cut in on Tim, I ain't saying it no more. If you feel like we taking credit from Bud, oh well, we taking credit from him, bro. That wasn't a healthy Spence, man. He wasn't 100%. I don't even think he was 50. I think he was about 40%. That's just my opinion, man. And if you feel like we taking something away or I'm taking something away, so be it. I don't care, bro. Because enough of y'all, enough people not saying it, man. We know that man wasn't 100%, bro. Enough people not saying it, man. And that kind of kills it, which it, I mean, dang, it hurt. It's Errol's fault. He shouldn't have. But I mean, what he supposed to do, bro? He's supposed to, not fight at the weigh in when he not
That,
feeling what he's not fight, man. He everybody there for the fight, bro. Why would
that
he cancel
people then got
again?
rooms, people then got, you know what I'm saying, they book flights, people then got, you know what I'm saying, all that money spent, invested into that. He cut, bro. If he don't get out there in that ring, man, bro, that's damn near career ending, bro. Like for real.
Really, really, because you got so
Hey, and
many.
on top of that, Rob, now you catch off on top of everybody else. Bud installed the man out for he didn't miss the fight check already. He didn't miss the fight check or two already,
Yeah.
waiting on Bud to make an undisputed fight for a whole year. We ain't
Right.
even
Yeah, man.
talking about
Say
his
that, Tim.
pockets.
Say all of that, man, because like I said, we ain't finna like I said, we ain't finna kiss ass, man. Fuck it, cause I mean, because like I said, I'm tired of saying it every time we do it. We gotta keep saying, bro, that we ain't trying to take nothing from Bud. So man, fuck that, man. Say it, bro. Say it. It needs to be said.
Man, using common sense and logic is not shouldn't be offensive to nobody, bro. Because at the end of the day, man, the way that we are, bro, like I say it all the time. Rob is literally the first Bud fan I ever met in my life. You know what I'm saying? First,
straight up, straight
first
up.
for real. But bro, I've never heard nobody talking about Bud before that. Me and Rob grew up watching boxing, bro. Bro, I will find the most unknown boxer. I was a Litzau fan. Brona knocked Litzau the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't even remember Jason Litzau. You know what I'm saying? So
Boy, was a list out. That boy Tyrone liked that white boy. See, cause I know who he talking about. He used to like that white boy.
man, you know what I'm saying? So bro, like I said, this man's first Bud fan, bro. No, when no hype was around Bud, period, point blank. So all I'm saying is, bro, we don't do no hating, bro. We may not agree on everything. We may be wrong on some shit, but it ain't coming from a hateful place. You know what I'm saying? We don't do that, bro. So all I'm saying is, at the end of the day, bro, using your mind and your common sense, bro, bro, it's no way we should have adult male coats for fighters, bro. That is weird, man. That is weird, and that's why I've always said that the divide between the Spence fans and the Earl fan, I mean the Spence fan and the Crawford fans is worse than the Pacquiao Mayweather fans because it was the same fan base at one point. That's the weirdest shit to it. Now they all divided, and these motherfuckers is weird. Now they don't want to see the forest from the trees, cause like it's weird, bro. It's weird as hell, man. At least you understood where the Floyd hate came from. It was just like most racist people, you know what I'm saying, didn't like a black fighter. But this is like black fans. For one, y'all didn't even go buy the damn fight. Half of y'all, I don't even think y'all should be qualified to talk. You know what I'm
Come
saying?
on, get wrong.
I wish you
How the
had to
hell
come up
Jake
with
Paul and what you call him outsell this fight? Come on, man.
I wish they would have had y'all have to have a receipt to even comment on this damn fight personally, man. But before I start ranting, man, go ahead, Rob, man.
Hey, man, yeah, man, talk about that, bro. That's ridiculous, bro. We got so
Man,
many
Jake
people.
Paul and them outsell this fight.
Come on,
all,
Rob, talk to
all
me.
these Bud apologists hopping around talking about give Bud his credit, bro. Why y'all didn't petition to make sure everybody it was at least 500,000 y'all that
Wrong.
supported
You
Bud
been
no
saying
matter
that
what.
right? You been saying that wrong, nigga. Where his fans at when it's time to buy the fight?
Exactly. They only thing they know is YouTube. They get on YouTube and talk shit. That's it, bro. Just, bruh. I don't even want to go there, cause I don't even feel like they real.
Man, go there, bro. You been saying that about them niggas. All y'all so-called Bud fans, cause what y'all did when it's time to buy the nigga pay-per-view?
When
This
it's
nigga
time to buy the nigga fights, cause the only time
nigga
I crazy.
75,000 buys and shit.
Hey, fellas. Hey, we gonna say this one. We gonna say that for another topic, bro. Hey, we about to head out. Hey, we cooking, man. You know what I'm saying? We got something special over here. You know what it is, man. It's
Man,
three
we
of
gonna
us.
start rattling shit, cause we gonna start getting pissed off. We ain't
Hey,
gonna get pissed off at each other. We gonna start blasting people, bro. Start getting pissed off at people, man, cause
My
this
life.
shit, it ain't nothing real here no more. You got a couple of them, Boxing Ego. I like Ego, Boxing Ego.
Champs,
Fanon,
I do
sometimes
his
I like
thing.
him.
Yeah,
Champs, I
yeah,
do his thing all the time, man.
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
Champ Side. I like Champ
I fuck
Side too.
down.
Champ
I
Side.
fuck with them side. I fuck with a lot of them guys,
Yeah,
man.
it's a lot of them, man. But
I
hey,
fuck with the ones that's real enough to come say they was wrong. That's it, bro. Like that's it. Say you was wrong about something or you know what I'm saying, you made an error in something. Nobody ever gets everything right, you know what I'm saying? But the motherfuckers that you could clearly see certain issues with shit, bro, man, and you trying to stay on code or paint a certain narrative, bro, man, get out my damn face, bro. That shit is creepy, man, nigga, for real.
Yeah,
Like your
we gonna have to start spazzing because I seen. I mean, I'm a Tyrone on our video. He said right after the fight, the boy said Terrence Crawford looked like he had the glow like Bruce Leroy. I
oh,
seen another dude, man, come with the same shit.
oh
You
yeah.
know how? Yeah, bro. Where you get that from? You put that out a week after we put ours out. Where you get that from, bro?
Oh yeah, man. Same way he started trying to put up, same way he tried to come out, put the video out about Earl, you know what I'm saying, giving a background when Bomac and Earl first started getting into shit that we was already talking about over here. But that's how it go. You already know. Daddy once caught a bullet with his bad hand champion. That means champion. Frick, uh, man, hey.
hey,
Hey, we gonna chop him up. We gonna chop him up eventually, bro. It's coming.
Yeah, for real.
hey,
Nigga
man.
keep stealing content, bro. Get on this motherfucking ass, bro. Nigga, we lower tier compared to you, my nigga. Stop stealing shit.
Hey,
So
yes, sir.
at least shout out your sources, bro. Who you know what I'm saying? At least shout out your sources, bro.
Yes, sir. Hey, like you said, YouTube, it's three of us, cuz hey, we coming back. We gonna come back with some of that shit, man. Some of that fire y'all already know. Hey, Earl, we need that shit back in blood, man. You know what I'm saying? Earl, we need it back in blood, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
I heard that guy on Twitter the other day, man. He was going out, man. It was funny, man. But
Saying that, hey, man, that boy be different talking about Earl fans. They call them Earl sexuals or some shit like that.
oh yeah, man.
What they call Bud fans?
the Bud Buddies.
Bud buddies.
Bud buddies.
But
Boy, people weird. Cause they come with some crazy shit. I heard
bro, weird, cuz I'm telling you, cuz a
the
strange
Bud Earl sexuals. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
man. And the thing is, bro, I'm just gonna say it. The dude that made that, cause you can't tell me that ain't no punk. Homie a punk. Homie a punk. Coach Malachi, what I'm gonna say cuz name. Homie a punk. You can't tell me homie ain't a punk.
And they ain't do with the big
He
eyes,
probably
huh?
want to be braiding blue blood hair over there, cuz.
You talking about dude with the big eyes?
Man, nah, Coach Malachi, a nigga with a Stephen A. Smith fro on his head, cuz. He got He got the Stephen A. Smith blowback drop top. You know what I'm saying? Like
Man, don't even know.
drop top on his head. And
Yeah, I heard. Dude, I don't know his name. Dude with the big eyes. That's the one I heard. I mean, I don't mean to say it like that, but I don't know your name. I'm
you
sorry,
talk about showbiz. I think you talk about showbiz.
Nah.
Y'all heard him say it. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, man. Hey, but we out, fellas. Hey, We
Hey,
gonna
bro,
keep
we was
coming
talking
with
that
it, man.
shit
We out
today,
of
man.
there, man.
Nigga, how they say, nigga, we don't use this shit. We ain't ducking no smoke, man.
For
We
sure,
don't,
for
when
sure.
niggas talk shit, but we ain't ducking no smoke.
At all, man.
Hey, we out, man.
We out.